We're going right up there. There's a little faint trail. We've done 450 meters ascent, 9K. Pretty sure other side of Piper Pass, that's where the adventure starts. Gotta cut across this whole valley. Our next pass is right in there. We're gonna follow this valley down and up the next one, the Paradise Pass. So we got a bit of work ahead of us. So far I've got just under 11 kilometers done and 750 meters. So good little start. And here come the rest of the gang. Zach's there, Amanda, and Adam in the back. That terrain is going to be a lot more uncertain. I believe there is a trail down into the main valley, but definitely once we start up the next valley, that's going to be some route finding. That was actually a pretty quick descent. Came down 200 meters in 2 kilometers. Now we're at this tarn. We'll see if we have a bit of meadow walking for a bit. Past this tarn. And then to our next pass. Gonna see if we can get through right here and what it looks like from there. If not, I think we could go over the top and then join down after. That is a no-go. Pretty wild place here. Dropping down this canyon on the other side of Piper Pass towards Paradise Pass. And yeah, the clouds are moving in a bit. Rain has moved in as expected. So we're looking for a way to get down into the canyon there. Definitely a wet day.
Down there.
Made it to valley bottom. The rain, I think, is letting up. The forest is pretty much soaked. Trying to find the path of least resistance through this forest. It's pretty lush. I think there's quite a lot of game trails here, so they kind of throw us off every now and then. And just trying to get some progress. Sometimes I find kind of stop and think too much, so as long as we're moving in the general direction, it's helping us get somewhere. But this is very wet right now. And we are out maybe into some clearings. Very interesting. Now we cut cross country straight up there. Back on a trail. This hopefully gets us covering some good ground, maybe make up some time. We're in the valley between Piper Pass and Paradise Pass. This looks like a horse trail. So we're out of the main valley now, and we're starting up towards Paradise Pass. Forest is pretty wet. We've done almost 19.5 kilometers and coming up on 1,000 meters of vertical. We found a pretty good trail. So hopefully this lets us cover some ground, get out of the forest, because the forest is pretty wet. I thought the day was going to clear up, but clouds look like they're moving in again. I think we're gonna break into the Alpine or out of the trees soon. Zach just took a wicked little spill, tumble crossing a creek. His feet just slipped on a rock and went down hard. So it's 5:10. It's 5:10 p.m. and we've done 21, just over 21K, almost 1,200 vert. So just want to be on the lookout for a potential place to camp in case the weather moves in hard before we're up the pass. Hopefully there's a little shelf or something, bench. Been a tough day so far. Completely soaked. Rained hard for a while. I really hope it doesn't rain again tonight. Wasn't supposed to, but it could. Definitely not looking super stable. So we'll see. Got another 1.5 kilometers to the pass, and then 2 kilometers on the other side of the pass if we get to where we had planned to camp. Where we want to get for today, almost in sight. Feeling pretty good about this now. Got a last big climb probably in front of us. Here we go, Paradise Pass. Whoa! Very cool.
This is nice, man.
Very cool. Yes,
Walk
sir.
Down here, you can see there's a group of bighorn sheep clearly going to set up an ambush as we go down.
Oh, they're gonna get us for sure. All right, here we go. Paradise Pass. We came from over there. Piper Pass. Quite a little adventure to get on this side. Across that whole drainage down there. Just pretty rough spot. Adam and Amanda should be showing up any second now. This is a pretty crazy place. I doubt many people come here. Yeah, our plan was to camp down at that tarn, the little pond or lake, 23 kilometers down, 1,500 meters, and our camp is right down there. So another 2K and a drop down. Trail looks good. Here we are in camp where we're gonna set up. Found some pretty good spot. Very, very pretty. And I think we're all gonna find a little flat spot, set up camp, get some food going. I'm starved. .920, we did about 25K today, 1,500 meters. Just ate a lot because we were all pretty hungry. We're in camp, found an okay place to camp, got some water nearby, flat enough spot, and then tomorrow should be an easier day, definitely. And yeah, so we've got 20 something K to get out of here, and there's a few things we want to look at. Not 100% sure on the route yet. There's a few options, so we'll check that out in the morning, but for now it's just get some sleep. It's 8:30 in the morning and we are heading down valley. So this is where we camped last night. Very nice little spot, had water. It was cool, but not too bad. A lot of dew and a lot of condensation on the tent, but now we're off. We're heading down valley, and then we're gonna see about how we can cut across to a drainage system and out to the highway. Clear day so far. Clouds went away last night and on the move in the sun. Hopefully we get some nice warm sun somewhere because it's cool right now. Went down to a low of 3 on my thermometer. We just linked up to the Evan Thomas Fire Road, which is a decommissioned road that cuts in to the Elbow Sheep wildland. Smooth sailing right here, which is really nice. Open, my pants are drying out, no willows. This is actually a pretty nice change. Cover some ground really quick. What we're looking for next is Rocky Creek, which is going to be the drainage that we're going to follow out. Hopefully that is that'll probably be a little bit of an adventure in itself. We'll probably slow down quite a bit once we get into that next segment through the drainage out to the highway. We just left the main valley and now we're climbing south of the wedge. At least the last time I checked the map, that's what it looks like. The goal there is to cut across on the main valley to exit. So we're climbing up, kind of hit a little bit of a pass and then drop into the valley along Highway 40. And we're gonna be doing a bit of bushwhacking there, I believe. There's about 7 or 8 kilometers left, but my guess is they will not be the easiest part of the trip. We're crossing the meadow at Rocky Creek Pass. Big open meadow, a little bit boggy, but we tried following a trail up in the trees and it was just pretty slow going. And this is actually fast travel, a bit wet feet, but faster travel than going through trees, ducking and weaving. So we made some pretty good time here, I think. We've got to turn due north and then follow the base or follow the alpine edge of the wedge. Generally speaking, it's easier to drop down than to climb back up. But yeah, we gotta, well.
Is there a line way over there in the straight?
There?
To the left of the orange?
Yeah, those are goat trails.
So this drainage, we obviously have to drop down at some point into there, and that trail was supposed to cross.
Yeah, I wouldn't go too high.
No, because I don't.
We're just gonna go like this. Do we wanna pop over that bench over there, or do we wanna be down in that gully? Right now we are debating how to get over there. The options are through the creek, dropping down. We're staying kind of high and over somehow. This is a steep, grassy alpine slope that we popped out onto, which is nice to be able to see things, but it's hard walking on an angle like that. So I think we're gonna keep going and then loop down. We just got to the main creek. This is called Rocky Creek. We've got about 3 kilometers as the crow flies to the car. Probably end up being 4.5 or 5 with all of the detours and zigzagging down the creek bottom. And hopefully we can get out of here. We don't really have much information. Whew, what a mess. I'm at that time of day where I kind of just want it to be over. This is all flood damage from 2013. Not easy going. It's 4 p.m. We've got 45 kilometers down on the weekend, so 19 today. We're about 1 kilometer out and the weather's moving in, so it's just starting to rain now. So I'm gonna log off, see if we get to the car. The other guys are back a little bit. They're picking their way back and forth. I've been going ahead a bit and just going at my own pace. That mountain is on the other side of the highway that we're going to. About a kilometer to go. I am happy to see that highway. This adventure had a little bit of everything. We're closing in on 47 kilometers. Did 26 yesterday, so around 21 today. And Alpine passes, 2 amazing Alpine passes, just some spectacular mountains, great camp last night, good people, some really challenging navigation today, finding our way out by this drainage. This drainage took, I'll have to look back when we started. I see the car, and that means that I will be having a nice drink soon.
Rocky Creek, one of the best hikes I'll ever do. You gotta check it out.